think we're going to do 2 or 3 techniques. If we have time, we're going to do a third. The first 2 that we're going to do are actually kind of connected. So first we're going to do a wrist grab. And some of you have done this before, some of you haven't. If somebody grabs you by the wrist, there's usually a few basic principles that you should understand, first of all. One, I can easily turn, and I'm always going to escape by going towards the opening. So even if I turn this way, I'm now going to push his arm away from me, and my arm is basically exiting that way as I push on the forearm. See, if I turn here, I'm pushing with my hand, but I'm moving out. So that's an escape. Okay, there's escapes, there's joint locks we can do, but if we're just looking at how to escape the grab, I always want to go towards that opening. And usually we try to expose it. You know, if I put it at this angle, it makes it very hard for him to maintain his grab. Now this technique is a little different than those that we've done in the past, because I'm actually going to follow, you know, if he's pulling me in, I'm going to redirect it upwards and use a ridge hand or a forearm strike, but still I'm kind of pulling towards that opening as I move up. Now at the same time, we're going to do a sandwiching strike, a scissoring strike. I'm going to step up around him and I'm going to strike with a palm and a forearm or a ridge. And now I have 2 options. One, I can grab the hair, pull him into a knee and an elbow. Okay. Option number 2, if they don't have hair, or if you just don't want to do it that way, right after you do the palm strike, just grab the face and then knee and elbow. Okay. So again, just to get the basic technique down, we step up, strike in here, grab, knee to the back, elbow coming right in on the throat. That would just drop him down. I've been holding him up. Let's turn around this way so you can see it from the other angle. Okay, so he grabs the wrist. I move up. Notice I'm moving around him. He might be pulling in, and I follow that in and up. And now I could strike to the throat. I could strike to the face. You can play around with the targets of this technique. So it's strike, grab, knee, elbow, just like that. Let's try it together. Off the wrist grab, we step up. Our arm circles up with a ridge hand strike, simultaneously with a palm. I just wanted to make sure this is how my right arm moves. So I step up, both strikes at the same time. One more time. That's the main move right there. Strike. Now you can grab the hair or grab the face, knee, and then elbow. One more time. Off the wrist grab, step up, strike, grab, knee, and then you can drop down with the elbow. All right, get with a partner. Grabs this wrist though, he pulls, I can still step up with my left. And based on the technique we're doing, as he pulls, I'm going to step up with my left. That's important. So you step in off of that knee, elbow. We were talking about it over here. You have options with this combination. It's important to realize that you can play around with the timing of strikes in a technique and kind of create little different versions of the technique. So this hits at the same time. This could be knee, elbow, or it could even be, you could come in and sandwich those strikes as well. So play around with it. See what ways you like better, what feels more natural for you. Okay? Go ahead, back to work. All right, so we're going to show you one more technique because we're almost out of time. We have like a minute. It should be pretty simple to learn because now we have, he throws a punch, I move out of the way. Okay, I'm going to do a shuto, trap, and I'm going to do a palm strike. Grab the hair, I pull back and I chop instead of an elbow. See, it's very similar. But now we're adding another dimension to the technique. So he throws that punch, I move out of the way. Palm, again I could grab the face if I want, but watch down below, watch my legs. I'm actually going to scoop in so that that's going to throw him back. Even as I'm pulling, this is helping me pull him backwards. So I scoop in, I attack the knee. He throws a punch, whop, palm. Grab the hair, scoop in, and a chop right to the throat. Again, move out of the way. Strike to the face. Grab the hair, scoop, chop to the throat.